The most common sign of a leaky gut is bloating. In your gut, you have these little tiny upside down roots. When you start to develop a leaky gut, you're getting this crevice or hole between these little hair-like projections where all sorts of things can travel through without getting the stamp of approval from your immune system. Let's say, for example, you ate something with egg and some of that protein leaks down and gets through the intestine. Your immune cells are going to go crazy because they're going to think this is a virus or a bacteria or some type of pathogen. And so what it's going to do, it's going to tag it. So the next time you eat peanuts, all of a sudden you have this immune reaction. And you're like, wait a second, I didn't think I was allergic to peanuts. The same thing will happen with eggs, protein, or anything. So here you are all of a sudden allergic to all these different foods and you don't know why. And this generates a lot of inflammation and joint pain. It's going to also show up on a lot of different types of skin reactions, psoriasis, dermatitis. You may even notice headaches because you have this connection between the gut and your brain. But the most damaging thing that a leaky gut will do, it can set you up for an autoimmune disease. Things like Hashimoto's, which is a thyroid autoimmune condition where your own immune system is attacking your own tissues. But now the big question is, what causes a leaky gut? If we can dig down into that, then we can get rid of the bloating and all the other symptoms associated with it. The 7 most common causes of a leaky gut, I'm going to start with number 7, gluten. Okay, gluten is in grains, the only protein that we as humans cannot digest. And many people might have an allergy to it, or they might just have an intolerance to it. Now, the next thing that can cause leaky gut is sugar. Consuming a lot of sugar creates like a rusting effect throughout the entire body. Number 5, fiber. Fiber is considered something that's beneficial to our guts. And it is because it feeds our microbes. But the problem is if you have leaky gut, now when you consume that fiber, you're going to have more bloating because we have a disruption of all the microbes in your gut, and they can just create a lot of gas for you.
All right, number 4.
Lectins, in beans especially. It's also in grain-fed dairy from cows that were fed grains. If it says grass-fed, you're good. If it doesn't say grass-fed, assume it's grain-fed. Number 3, certain raw vegetables like broccoli. It could be cauliflower. It could be cabbage. Number 2, seed oils. I'm talking about corn oil, canola oil. And these foods are highly inflammatory and they definitely will create leakiness in your gut. Number 1, a vitamin D deficiency. Regardless of whether you're getting rid of gluten,
or going carnivore because you can't handle the
fiber for a couple of months, you need to take good amounts of vitamin D to fully heal your gut. Now, either get a lot of sun without becoming burned, or start taking at least 20,000 IUs of vitamin D3 every single day. Now, this will start you on the road to healing the gut, but there's some other things you need to be aware of as well. And that would be glutamine. Glutamine is most important for the gut. And the food that's the highest in glutamine is red meat. Another food that's high in glutamine is cabbage. You can get it in sauerkraut. Another food that's high in glutamine is bone broth, eggs, kefir. Another thing to think about is zinc. Oysters have the most zinc, but any type of shellfish or seafood, you can also do sea kelp as well. And the last most important thing you can do is to give your digestive system a chance to rest and repair. And this is called fasting. That right there will probably be the most important thing to do to really turning the situation around. And I wish someone told me what I'm telling you right now.